Sagittarius, hi. It's going to be a reading for February 2022. That's what it's intended for, but whenever this reading comes up to you is the time. At the time of this reading, however, it is a new moon. A new moon in Aquarius just passed, and it is Aquarius season. So if you're watching this at this time, keep in mind how this affects you and the world around you and people around you. Please use spiritual discernment when watching these readings, and especially my own. You don't have to go by just your sun. You can go by your moon sign, your ascendant sign, your Mercury sign, your Venus sign, as well as your North Node, Jupiter, and Venus. Okay, let's get into it. Present energy for Sagittarius. Okay, Eight of Swords, stuck in your head about something. Feeling stuck when you're actually not. That's the one thing about the Eight of Swords, people. To realize that you're not really stuck. There's a way out, and it's based off of your mind. Let's see, what are you stuck on here? What's going on in the present? Wow, that's a lot. That's too many, dude. Yeah, way too many. Sagittarius present energy. Okay. Nine of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. We got 2 8s and a 9. Nine of Wands is standing your ground. It's also about exhaustion. It's also about repeating the same action over and over, hard at work. Okay, so you guys are very obsessed with working on something. Y'all are working your asses off. Four of Cups and the Page of Wands. There's an offer here, and then the Page of Wands is about just start. Okay, so you're just figuring something out. You're still getting your footing in something, and you are determined to master it. Determined to master it. What's the challenge? Oh, I have strength at the bottom of the deck. Strength, courage. You're practicing that courage. What's the challenge here? God, they're falling out in clumps. That is unusual. Yeah, I feel led to take them. Okay, we got the Fool. That is a brand new beginning. The challenge is a brand new beginning. Moment of truth with the Judgment. King of Wands is a determined somebody that doesn't stop at any cost. They know what actions to take and when. And the Knight of Swords is impulses. Is terms of information, communication, and speaking out. All right. It looks like y'all are working on something, but you're not open about it to too many people. You don't really talk too much about it. You know, I'm hearing brag about yourself, actually. Get the word out about yourself. It's kind of like, let me just use this for example. Let's say you, I don't know, you're learning how to, do nails, or you learn how to do hair, and you're really good at it, and you are busting your behind, you're doing everybody's nails, you're doing everybody's hair. Or if you're like, you're a carpenter, you're doing all types of fixer-uppers, DIY stuff, and you are busting your ass to master that, but you're not really telling people about it. It's kind of to yourself. I think you should let it be known. From what I'm seeing here, the World card. So this is usually a cycle with it upside down. It's yet to repeat itself. There's something that you haven't concluded within yourself yet to be able to have the confidence in yourself to do that. We'll see why in a minute. All right, what's hiding from Sag? Gotta get out there, dude. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers upright. You're going to master your craft when you fully claim your love for it. Whatever this is, a craft or your job, or this is feeling this reading is for whoever has like ambitions. And I see, and whoever you are definitely busting your ass in these ambitions, but you will completely come into full mastery when you start to proclaim it. Like, I'm talking, what's his name? Tom Cruise on top of Oprah's couch, proclaim it. Like that. That's when you're just gonna feel that completion. because it's not just working hard about it. Oh, and the Three of Cups. So it's going to bring you into a group of people that can really help support you, invest in you. And then we got the Ten of Swords. And the two, oh, so you have a choice. Okay, so some of you guys also, when you end up doing this, I feel like a lot of you guys realize it may or may not kind of alienate you away from the people that are already around you. Not alienate in a bad way necessarily. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing more of like, you'll have less in common with certain people in your life right now because you're going to be moving into a new group of people who are a reflection of your passion at this time. What's your strength? What's Sag's strength that they could use? Sagittarius' strength. Three of Swords, heartbreak. It's reminding me of an artist. And then Two of Cups. I'm gonna have to take this ring off. It keeps getting caught on stuff. Oh man. Yeah, I'm about to just take it off and have it nearby. I keep catching it on loose things. Put it right there for now. The Hermit. Okay, so we got the Three of Swords in your strength. The Two of Cups. Okay, and the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is like a lack mindset, but that's giving like, it reminds me, there's this Jidena song, Long Live the Chief. And he says, my mama taught me how to make a silver spoon out of plastic. That is your strength. Your pain and everything you've been through and trying to juggle your money and there's something about your ability that is going to be really helpful at this time because you used to struggle. You know how to turn a dime into a dollar kind of thing. You know how to stretch. It's reminding me of like the story of Jesus where he only had like 2 loaves of bread and like 1 fish and he fed like a bunch of people out of that and they were like, how? Yeah, so it's something within you that it's a skill within you that I think that you might feel a little bit of shame of, that I don't think you should. Your struggle is your testimony. Your struggle is your testimony. Sorry. We get more for strength. Seven of Swords, that's about strategy. It's also Robin Hood mentality. I honestly thinking of somebody who is a thief. I don't know what it is. I shouldn't really even say that. Y'all know how to take from the right person and give to the right person. But mostly I'm feeling like this is more so about being strategic. If you only got a knife, you know how to use that. You know, if you only got a certain amount of supplies, if you only got a certain amount of things, like and when you tell people about yourself, I feel like a lot of you guys don't want to tell people about what you're doing because it's like, well, I don't have this and I don't have that. And it's like, people are going to look at your work and they're going to be like, you did that with only this? How? They're going to be so impressed. So yeah, that's speak up. And then we got the strength in reverse. That's normally courage. With it in reverse being in your strength, it's giving me more about humbleness. Your humbleness is a really great asset. I don't see it as a lack mentality, a poverty mentality. People are gonna actually like that and gravitate toward you because of that. They're gonna be like, wow, like they were able to do this with just this, just that. That is impressive. Imagine them when they have this and they have that, and then people are going to invest in you. I'm telling you. Spiritual guidance and advice. Okay. 8 of Cups, walking away from things that emotionally do not serve you anymore. King of Swords, knowing how to use your intellect, knowing what to say and when to say it, how to say it, who to say it to. 8 of Wands is communication, as well as movement and travel. Whoa. We got the Knight of Cups. It fell on the floor in reverse, but I saw it straight up, so I'm going to say it straight up. Knight of Cups is like an offer. It's like a love offer. Offer yourself up. Like offer, you know what I mean? This is you. You see how he's like courting someone? And he got his flowers and the wine and the cards and everything. This is you with your gift and your talent offering somebody. Like saying like, hey, I do this and hey, I can do that. And I'm telling you, you got a gift. And the Ace of Pentacles, the opportunity, bro. It's like you coming up to this opportunity. Just do it. I feel like opportunities coming up and you guys are going to be like, well, I don't have this and I don't have that and I don't. If there is a job offer or a job posting, a job opportunity, some kind of opportunity at all, I don't care what it is, whether it's just working with someone or showcasing something, whatever it is, you're going to think you're not qualified. You're going to be, well, I need this and I need that, and I think that apply anyway. Get in there anyway. Show yourself anyway. Do it. The time is going to come up and I'm telling you, you see her waiting for the waves so she can surf. When that wave comes, jump on it. Don't be like, oh, that wave is too big. Just do it. You don't even understand. That wave is too big because my surfboard is cheap. Just go for it. I'm just writing down keywords so I can remember what to title this, because this is such a good reading. Oh my god. Okay. Let me pull some clarifiers here. Present energy. Change. The Wheel of Fortune. That is beautiful. I'm telling you, all your hard work is going to pay off. It's going to pay off like crazy. Experiencing. A lot of you guys don't realize too, a lot of your hard work that's going to help you into mastering your craft is going to deal with going out and experiencing. So let's say I'm just using these as examples, but I feel like for some of you, a lot of what you do is way more nuanced than the typical description of this. But let's say it's like, okay, I want a job in this, but I don't really have the experience, so I'm just going to keep doing it here at home, or I'm going to do it on the side or something like that. Well, you can, but realize your experience is your resume also. If this has to do with your resume too, add shit to your resume that has helped you in your craft. I don't care what it looks like, add it. I don't care if it was an official job or anything like that, add it. It's like you don't even realize you have so much more in your toolbox than you think to go and do it. And then I have new vision. That's the challenge. You need to see yourself and your skill set a lot differently. You got to see it in the eyes of how other people are going to see it. And they're going to see it as a beautiful, big, amazing thing. They're going to see somebody who is, ambitious and fighting for what they want to do. We got tuning in, and then we have the master. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. So, this is such a good reading. So, tuning in, obviously, tune into those voices that are inside of you. Don't tune in, not these dark voices out, on the outside here that have the doubt and everything like that. Tune into yourself and the knowledge that you do know that you have. Also mastering. It's like a lot of you guys don't even realize your skill is out of this world. I don't know if some of you guys are spiritual or crafty or artistic, but I feel like your doubt your doubt is reflected in your work. You really need to tune back into yourself and go back into, how a child, when they figure out how to do something, they'll do a dance move and it's like, yeah, and you ever be like that as a kid? You do something, you just know you did that shit right. You just know. It's kind of like that energy. And to be able to integrate that, all your potential, into mastering it on the outside. This is crazy beautiful. What's hiding from you? Clarify what's hiding from Sag. Okay, fighting. And then the outsider. So a lot of you guys are real. I feel like, so look at this little boy. See how he's on the outside of this cage? It's like all locked up. Notice it's locked from the inside, not the outside. The inside. And I just talked about inner child energy too. And then we have fighting. But like, look at the struggle in his eyes. It's like you're fighting. It's like there's a fight to break free here. You got to break out of this, whatever this is. And this is like a mental thing. This is a mental thing to break out of. And that's going to really, it's something that is going to help you in this that you're not realizing. Source. Go to the very source of you. The source of why you started doing this in the first place. Whatever the hell you're doing, why did you decide to do it in the first place? That passion, that raw feeling. Go back to that. Because yes, you can refine it and master it, but I feel like some of you guys are missing the point. And this energy here, this raw energy, that's what people are going to see and feel. They're going to feel the heat of that. And then maturity. It's like two opposites coming together. And I did have integration at one point at the bottom of the deck. I also have existence at the bottom of the deck. Now that is magician energy, being able to manifest. So maturity is that refinement. And then we have the source of it all. This is so beautiful. All right, your strength. Okay, totality, this is about fighting. You're actually very good in competition. Again, this is also what I was speaking of in terms of like, you think you don't. You're gonna be more if you're in a competitive environment or industry, your humbleness is kind of what one ups you above the competition. The only real competition at this point is you against yourself and doubting yourself because you don't have the means that everybody else seems to have. Okay, and then we have morality. It did show up in reverse. I feel like, again, this is about control, over logic. Like, don't over logic what you're doing. Again, I was telling you about that balance. But these morals and values and rules, it must be done this way, it must be done that, it must be done with this kind of tool, that kind of tool. Whoops. And their existence wanted to come out. I'm going to leave her right out there. And then we got the dream. Some of you guys have a muse, a reason why you're doing something, a lover, a child, a parent, whatever this is, they are your muse, and that will help you really tap into that, especially when you lose sight of yourself. This will kind of bring you back into it. Spiritual advice. The Rebel. I love the Rebel card because it's the Emperor card, and look at his feet. You see he breaking through chains. He got his fire. He got his like eagle, hawk, whatever bird that is, and he's just like, let's go, let's do things, let's experience, let's rule shit, let's take over. And we got harmony. Harmony is about, again, that's 10 of Cups energy. That's people being everybody who loves what they do together. You gotta go for it because you really. And then we got receptivity. I feel like you could feel it too. There are people out there that are just like you. You're gonna find a community and people to network with. You just, oh man, dude, this is so beautiful. You gotta go for it. Go for it. Stop doubting yourself. What's this? Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Whoops. Okay, let's pull it all out. Torch. What did I just say about this torch? You see? Torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, understanding. Oh, my card's gonna fall over here. Hold on. Wall, misunderstanding. Tree, affairs with your family. Some of you guys need to break out because you're not quite in the good environment. Like, these people that are around you, there are people that are around you that you might be speaking to that really misunderstand what you're doing, and I feel like they they do a little bit of projection. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you need this and you need that, and you gotta go about things the right way. You don't need to go about things the right way. You don't have to go by the matrix, by rule. You know what I mean? The rules of this world. It's something within you that is different. That is, you're not gonna find on Google. You're not gonna get advice from. Only you would know, because only you know what you're doing and how passionate you are in knowing you yourself. That is the custom to this. Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters, and Diamond, you will be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay, that could be literal. Some of you guys are too concerned with actual sexual matters. I do feel like sex is also a passion. As well as when I think of the rabbit, and I just mentioned the Matrix, and the white rabbit came out too. Like, follow the white rabbit. Also, the rabbit is good luck. Also, when I think of sex, I think of the groin area, which is the root chakra, which is I am chakra. And I believe that's I am chakra, right? That's a lot to do with your identity. And I feel like that has to come out through the refinement, honestly. That's what I'm feeling. I know it says too much concern. Let me. Okay, wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Okay, that's more so about, like, I feel like when you get around other people who don't understand what you're trying to do in your life, you're a little bit less refined. You're a little bit less about whatever this is. Your passion goes to other things, and it's not even as powerful as your passion in this one thing. That's why it's going to be very important for you to, you know what I'm saying, be yourself and attract the people that are going to reflect what you really need. Candle, you will be shown the way. It's also a gift. It's an opportunity here. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals and happiness. Yeah, that's what I was telling you about. Go for it. Apply for that job. Who cares if you don't have the qualifications? Put stuff on your resume that you know is reflective of. Even somebody would tell you that's not normally what goes on there. Do what you got to do. Because I'm telling you, you're not going to find it. It's something within you that just knows. Just fight for it. Just, like, yes, you can go by the rules, but you can make your own rules on how to do things as well. I feel like y'all intuitively know what I'm saying. Okay, and then wreath, sorrow over a loss. When I think of wreath, because on the world card, there is a wreath, and that is a completion over a cycle. So I do feel like you'll be leaving one family to go into another. Does that make sense? That doesn't have to be literal, but it could be for some of you. Okay, so what I'm going to now is pull from the Sacred Rebel Oracle deck. Give us a word for Sagittarius. Every journey starts with a single step. Look at how beautiful that card is. I wish it wasn't a glare. You could see the iPad in the glare, but there it goes. 12, that equates to a 3. Look at her, naked, free, alive, all this energy coming from her heart and her mind, and she has her stuff packed up. That's you. And at the bottom of the deck, 34 equates to a 7, and it says, in this world, not of this world. That was the energy I was speaking of when I was talking about, you know what I mean? Might be in this world, this matrix, this capitalist society that has rules and this and that. You're supposed to go about this way and that way when it comes to your careers and your passion and your life path and blah, 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 blah. But there's only so much you can learn. There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can bust your ass and work hard. But there's something within you that's going to kind of know the cheat code and how to do things the right way for you. So let me pull out of the book and see what they say here. Okay. Every journey starts with a single step. You are on a journey. Yes, it is an internal journey, but there's also a physical expression of this journey that is going to become increasingly important to the fulfillment of your destiny in this lifetime. Your journey has started on the inside, but its destination will be the physical expression of an internal healing. This journey will draw upon what you have learned and mastered over the course of your life, so much so that you may feel as though your life experiences have prepared you just for this particular adventure. You have all that you need within you. Let's bring that back, shall we? You have all that you need within you. This is not a time to worry about what you are going to take with you. From within your heart, you will sense what needs to come along for the ride and what is best left behind you now. Yeah, some of you guys might actually literally be moving because you know there are better opportunities at a different location and you have to leave your family behind to do so. You may be surprised at exactly how much can be left behind without you feeling concerned or anxious. You will be able to travel far lighter than you have ever imagined possible. To be best equipped for this journey, you will need a lightness of heart and the realization that change can be an incredible blessing, even if what you are leaving behind is something you found secure, safe, familiar, or comforting. Just as the butterfly leaves the chrysalis behind when it is time to spread its newly formed wings, so too are you ready to leave behind what once was and embrace what is more appropriate for you at this time. There is an element to the journey you are embarking on that is unknown. Perhaps it is news to you that you are even taking a journey. However, the realization that traveling along a familiar path brings no guarantees is more likely. This open, unscripted quality to your journey will help you gain the most from your experiences. Unscripted. You see, this journey is a special gift. It is an invitation from the great loving heart of the universe, calling you into something that you would not have otherwise found. You are not supposed to know all the details, nor how it is going to work out before you set out. You are just meant to take one step after the other, again and again. so that you can receive the gifts that are headed your way. If you are considering taking a physical trip somewhere, this oracle comes as a confirmation that the journey will in some way be a life-changing one, and this is good. If the journey you are considering is of a more internal variety, such as exploring a new field of consciousness, beginning a new creative work, or traveling into the void of unknown possibilities in order to start your work, then this oracle is confirmation that it is indeed a wise choice and a much new life will come of it. I told you. This oracle brings you particular guidance that the apparently small steps you are taking in an area of your life important to you right now are actually far more powerful and constructive than you realize. Sometimes we are gaining ground, but the effect is not immediately obvious. This doesn't mean that nothing is happening. It simply means that the effects of your actions are cumulative. They accumulate. And soon they will begin to overflow into the physical world with a positive impact that may surprise you. This oracle brings you the message to keep going. If you have been doing a lot of inner work and are frustrated or concerned that you are not seeing the results translate into the physical world, keep faith, as the physical manifestation of your inner work is coming. Remember that you have all the resources you need, and then some. Your inner and outer journeys are blessed with positive energy, and all you need to do is keep going, one step at a time. And this is the healing process. You can say out loud if you'd like. Of my own free will, I now choose to surrender any fear or doubt about my ability to succeed. I believe in myself. I trust myself. I have faith in the unfolding journeys of my life, both internally and out in the world. Even in the face of the unknown, I know that positive energy surrounds me, and I am protected. Through unconditional love, I am supported and assisted to take each step as need be, so that my great creative life journey can be all that it can be. Okay, and that is the reading. I hope you enjoyed it, Sag. Till next time, bye.